machine's going off up here. I'll stop.
Morning, everybody. Just setting up. Hi, Claire. You started to panic, didn't you? Jen's just texted me and all. Oh, don't get me started, Claire. It's feeling better. It's just a case of that I've still got to take antibiotics till Friday. I'm not really keen on them. Hi. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it, do I call you Heaven, Haven? Hi, Jen. I didn't text you back because obviously I'm on live stream. I'll reply to you after. But yeah, heat's killing me. I'm not fond of heat. Yeah, I'm not having toothache. But I've still got to take antibiotics till Friday, and then I've got to have my tooth out. How rude. Well, Darren said hi. He's just on his way out. Hi, Darren. Try to stay cool. Gonna be a scorcher today. I get them from Amazon. Although I got this book from WH Smith's UK. I've never done a Camilla book or image, so it's going to be new for me. I've only just started to set up, so I'm a bit squeaky again. I use pencils, Heaven. Sorry, it's just HVEN. I don't know how to pronounce it down. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. Toothache is bad. What temperature is it there? My PC is saying 24, but I think it's around about 25, 26 degrees, and that's at 8:30 this morning. We've got all day to go yet, Claire. It's yesterday I struggled and we got to 30. I think it was 36. I'm not used to this heat, and it's not good for us big ladies. I wish it was Circle of Life, but when you were on the video yesterday saying the title. No, it's the Camilla Derrico Mermaids and Other Sea Creatures. I've never coloured any of these, so it's going to be a new thing for me. But I said that we were going to go through all my colouring books. Gotcha, Heaven. I'm still learning names, Heaven. So I know Zoe is on her way to the hospital. She's got an appointment, I think. So she said if she catches me later, she'll join. I haven't either done a Camilla, but I just got her new book, Mythical. Yeah, I've got that in my wish list. I think I've got all the books in my wish list apart from this one, but I were in Meadowhall oh god, a few months back, weren't it? And I picked this up. I think in fact prices on back. I paid, I think it was 50. It's not on here, but I think it was £15 I paid for this, weren't it? About £15 I paid for this book. Yeah, about £15 I paid for this book, and then when I come home, it was I think it was something like £9 something on Amazon. So I was kicking myself. But I have got loads of books in my wish list. Bryce just has been a beautiful person and bought me 7 new books. So they're arriving on Wednesday, so tomorrow. So there'll be flip throughs of 7 new books from Wednesday onwards. And then that'll be it then until after holiday. I'm not allowed to buy any more. Oh, look at that cute emoji. So cute. Claire says, oh, way to go, Bri. For buying me some more books. Just more books to add to your collection on your wish list, Claire. And everybody else. I think they're more like Halloween-y horror books that I've ordered. I think there's one dragon book, and I think the others are Julia Rivers books. So I'll be putting a picture on my Instagram, the haul, and then I'll do a haul video, and then I'll do the flip through. So it's like anticipation. Right, I don't know what colours I'm going for this. The noise in the background is me fan, because it's just too warm. So if it's a bit noisy, that's the reason for it. There's also my partner that's on his console talking to his friends on headset, so you'll hear him in the background as well. All the kids are off. I've not sent them to school yesterday and today because the temperature, I don't want them getting heat stroke and stuff. So you'll probably hear Ruben and Elijah in the background, sometimes arguing, shouting and everything. So all of you be aware that I have got background noise, and I do apologise. But it's the last video live stream until my children are back at school in September. So let's make it a fun and exciting one. Let's have a lot of laughs, a lot of colouring, and just enjoy it. Yeah, Claire, the dragon looked absolutely amazing. I loved how it were all glittery. It was a beautiful piece. You see, I can't even get on me. I'm on me real name on Instagram on PC, and I just can't remember for life of me what all my stuff is to sign out and go on to my colouring group one. So, but yeah, you've done some beautiful pieces. I just don't know what to colour it. It's just gonna be just thrown on there and hope for best. I'm still like setting up. But I thought I'd come on at this time because the temperature's already at 24, 25. The heat is just unbearable. Oops, chucking my pens. Oh. Yeah, it's 24 degrees. I'm gonna go back. Put me over. I've got that much stuff, it's getting ridiculous. I'm gonna have to get my own little like cupboard with all my stuff. I still haven't done Instagram. Really need to sort. Yes, Jen, sort it, woman. No, it's another great way to, you know, start interacting with others, you know, because I know I've got Claire on there, I've got Zoe on there. Hi Zoe. Morning, watching from the doctor's waiting room until I'm called in by the vampires. I knew you'd drop in when you could. And I've got Missy on Instagram. I've got a load of others on there as well. So, yeah, definitely get Instagram. 2:30 a.m. Get to bed, Evan. If you can, because I don't know where you live and everything, but it's 8:36 here. And I've just about managed to get some sleep, thank God. But yeah, Instagram's great for communicating as well. I know you haven't got Facebook, Jen, so Instagram might be a good way. It was one of my favourite pieces. Why, thank you, Jane. Bless you. You're welcome, darling. I tried colouring yesterday and the pencil was just sliding over the page. Yeah, I didn't even attempt to do any colouring yesterday. I've done, last one I did was the last Friday's live stream one. And I put it on my community tab anyway. But that's last colouring I did. It was just being too warm. I went on my Facebook and noticed on my horror group, someone called Dawn, she put a picture on yesterday. And it was It from, you know, from new movie It picture. And she did it and it was like, wow. And it really wanted me to, you know, get book out and start colouring. But I didn't have motivation to just do it. It was just too warm. A bit like it is now. But I'm like plodding on. I am going to try my best to go as long as I can without, you know, melting. But no, I've not done no colouring either, Jen, since the other day. £3:37 p.m. Oh, I wish it were that time now, Claire. Get this day over with. Got a way to go yet. Oh, Jen. I look forward to seeing that. Definitely put it on group and have a look. I love horror. Did you all see me video yesterday? I know there's been a few that's seen it. Sharpen my pencils. I read it in Israel before conceiving my eldest son. Awesome. I've not read any books. I can't read. I can read, but when it comes to reading books, it's just a no-go because I feel like when I'm reading a book, it's like I'm picturing what I'm reading in my head, but I'm giving myself an headache, if you get what I mean. So I don't read no books technically. Although I've got, I don't know if you know Ghost Adventures. I've got Zach Bagan's 2 books on the shelf, and I've also got Stranger Things book. I've made a start on Stranger Things book, and I've nearly finished one of Zach Bagan's books. So way to go, me. Been trying to drink plenty last night and this morning to make it easier for the vampires. Vampires. I've been drinking tons and tons of these 500ml water bottles. They're freezing cold when I get them out of the fridge, but by the time an hour passes, not even an hour, half an hour, it goes all warm. I struggle to drink it then. Yes, need more like that. What? My videos? That video from yesterday, Jen? What, because you got to see me ugly mug? I feel blooming awful and don't want to be here. Got a feeling it's anxiety causing the acid flare-ups. Yeah, I have acid reflux really bad, me. So I have to take lansoprazole. They to help with flare-ups. I've been taking them since 2011 and I swear by them. If I stop taking them, I know when I've not had one. I saw your video, you sexy thing, you were stealing lyrics from Queen. Stealing lyrics from Queen. Oh dear. Vamps. Oh, I don't love vamps. Bryce said he wants to live forever. He's going to go looking for a vampire so we can live forever. It is a mass. It is a massive book. You could use it as a doorstop. I wish I could read them, so, but I just have struggled to. It's like I'm like cinematically picturing them in my head as I'm reading it, and I just struggle. I've always struggled with reading books as the sense of understanding it. Whereas a movie, you watch it, you understand it through watching it. Where I prefer movie to books, but I know a lot of people say books is a lot better than watching movie. So it disappoints me that I can't, read books in that sense. Because I would like to, take a, like, for example, I think they said Twilight books, they were better than movie. And they took a lot of stuff out from books and not included it in movie and stuff. So I were a bit disappointed in that sense. But there's nothing you can do about it, is there? If you can't, if you struggle to do it. I give myself an headache, so I'm not going to put myself through it just to read a book. Yes, and you're not ugly. Oh, thank you, Jed. I'm having my hair cut on Friday. I'm getting fed up with it. It's getting a bit long again, so I'm having about an inch off. I'm on lansoprazole, 30mg. I think I think I were on 30mg, but they knocked it down to 15 because they said I weren't supposed to be on it for a long period of time. But there is still times where, even though I take one lansoprazole, I have to take two in order for it to have an effect. I ain't had one this morning because I'm on antibiotics, and you're supposed to have a full stomach. Because I'm on two different ones. I were on these amoxicillin capsules, and apparently they're not having desired effect that they're supposed to. So they put me on these metronidazole or something. 400mg, and I'm on these till Friday. So, and they said that these ones can make you sick if you don't have a full stomach. Even though pharmacists said to take it, with food or after food. Jane is beautiful. Thank you, Claire. I don't see what everybody else sees. Bryce says I'm beautiful, but I don't see that. Good night, my friend. Good night, Evan. Thank you for dropping by. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. It is a bit late. I'm thankful that I didn't have my tooth out yesterday, though, because I struggle with probably talking.
And then run down to that.
Again, I'm just using same skin tone colours as I would on other pictures I've coloured.
So it's bugged it up here.
I like the paper style, texture of paper, nice and smooth. I don't see no blotches as you do with some pages. I don't know what's going on with your lips.
No. Right. You know where you are now, at that safe house? Right. So, bring him up.
Her Twilight was a crap movie, but 40 Shades of Grey I didn't bother watching. Audible can be good for the freebie time, then get out of Audible. Yeah. You see, I was thinking about going and getting, you know, Amazon Kindle or something. I think it's Kindle, where you can get books and it can read it for you. I was thinking about getting that so that I could listen to it. But I don't know if it'd be worth spending that bit of money on just to get it. I've watched both Twilight, all Twilights, all Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Grey, innit? I watched them all. I loved all Twilight. I were a big fan of it. I was gonna get, you know, Coven, Edward Cullen's Coven tattooed on me at one point, and I'm glad I didn't, because it's like all else. It's you get addicted to something and then eventually it like subsides. I'm a big fan of Stranger Things though, like really addicted. I've been watching that from the beginning, good few years, whereas Twilight, it has outgrown me. Still good movies, I enjoy watching them from time to time. Yeah, paper quality is really nice. I'm struggling with her lips are meant to be. I don't know what's going on with her lips. Bless her. So what's everybody been up to over that weekend? You all been busy colouring?
Have you done it? So what's your next mission now?
No, she doesn't, Claire. It looks to be a bit on funny side as well. I'll have to like try and shape it best I can. It's like there's no line work for where her mouth is, and I've got a picture up here, and I think somebody's just gone over it with a lighter pink. Don't worry, I'm not copying someone else's work. I just get it just so I can see it, because like in certain places, if there's something different, I don't get where it is. Just as reference. It's warming up now.
You need to do your main mission. That's a side mission. Yeah. Go where you want.
Yeah, Claire, I do it sometimes. I don't do it all the time, but it's just nice to see what others have, you know, how they've done it. I mean, I don't even know if she's got any eyebrows. Oh, they're like lines here, it's just lines, isn't it? I'm just going to go over it again. I've got a bit of phlegm, I think, and all. I have had my windows open like all night. Really wide. Oh, my food shopping's here, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to add, guys.
A bit of noise now, guys. I've got my food shopping delivered.
Oh, baby.
Right, I was going to see to it though. I'm going to sneeze. Crikey. I do apologise for that. Bless me. I haven't got hay fever, don't worry. I don't know how to do the backgrounds because they're very wallpaper. I did buy Mythical Creatures, my first Camilla, because I like the dragons. Yeah, I've been wanting that book. There's loads. In fact, when I've done my live stream, if you go to me, I think it's like just my channel itself, and along banner along top where my name is, you know, the big bit, right at the top. On the bottom corner, you'll see, I think it's my Facebook page, like something to do with Facebook, and then you'll see my Amazon wishlist symbol. If you click on that, it'll take you straight to my wishlist, and you'll see all the books. There might be some other bits and bats in there that's not related, but you'll see all books I'm after in there. It's nuts. I buy books and then I just get a load of others in replace of it. Welcome back, Jen. I didn't even know you'd gone. She was a very, very good vampire. I didn't even feel it. Have I been on you've been watching me while you've been having your blood sucked, so... Gosh, my spell checker drives me nuts. We know what you meant, Claire. I was just letting the dogs out so they're settled for a while now. Bless them. I bet Eat's not playing a good part for him either. The amount of people that's still taking the dogs out in this Eat's absolutely nuts. No, I had to put you in my bag, haha. Hopefully they didn't hear me talking.
I'll just try and put the food chicken on and then I'll do that one.
Waiting for my doctor's appointment now. Oh, it's not, at least you haven't got too long to wait, so. Oh, Claire, I'm not going to be gone for long. I will be back. Boys are already arguing. I don't know if you can hear them, but they keep, it's just a game. Ruben's a little monkey because he keeps nipping a lash. If he don't get his own way, he'll nip his brother. And then we have to keep telling him off. I don't know, she's a bit too dark. They're doing full blood check, sugars, liver, kidney, you name it, plus 3 other things. I need to ask my doctor what they are because the nurse didn't know. Blow me neck. Having a full check-up then. They're not too bad, Jane. I just don't have them outside. They go in the garden, but the door is open if they want to come back in. Can't stand it when people still take them out in this weather. That's it. I mean, we've got front door and side door open, and I'm still sweltered. It's saying 27 degrees on my PC as we speak, but guarantee on my phone it'll be a lot hotter than that. I can't check it either. No, I can't check it. It'll knock my live stream off. But I'm guessing it's roughly about 28, 29 degrees already. Oh, can't believe you're all gonna miss me. It depends. It's you see, like as today, Ruben's quiet. He's on his game, but there could be a point where he comes down and he starts acting silly buggers, and it's more so Ruben acting silly buggers that's caused me to like just delay it till after that he goes back to school. But I'll probably drop you all a message if like I decide to do a random pop-up or something. See how I go, see what's what. It won't be like organised live streams, it'll just be pop-up as and when, so you'll just have to keep checking. You'll have to do an extra live though while Jane is away, hint hint lol. When you'll come back it will be countdown to Christmas. I always associate September with Christmas because the Strictly Come Dancing starts in September and ends just before Christmas. September for me is countdown to Halloween. I always do horror and Halloween pictures. Ah, Jenny, if my stupid body allows me to, I will. And thank you so much for subbing, Claire. Steve said it would be easier if the doctors put me down. Oh, that's not nice. Put you down. Yeah, just see how we go. I might pop up from time to time just to have a couple of hours or something. Like I say, it'll not be organised videos, it'll just be pop up as and when. But I know I messaged most of you this morning just to let you know that I was coming on. Because I think Claire thought she'd missed me this morning, she was gutted. I'm like, no, you're not missed me, I'm coming on a bit earlier. I'm already sweltered. I'm not liking this at all. No, it will be my birthday on the 8th of September. It's funny that cause I've got Brian's birthday on 20th of September. Elijah's is 28th of September. Ruben's birthday is 23rd of August. Mine's 12th of August. They're all like pretty close. You have to do what's best for you, Jane. We all understand. It's a good job, isn't it? Not many people do. But yeah, it's just sometimes Ruben can get a bit too much. But it's been like pre-warned this morning not to be like being too overly obsessive over me live stream. So he's on his game, he's quiet. I don't know how long for, but no, I skip Halloween. I love colouring horror anyway, but it's countdown to Christmas. No, I think because I don't know if you watched my video yesterday, but like I mentioned, we're having me and Reese is doing like a hashtag month in August because we both love horror stuff, horror colouring and movies and whatnot. We decided to do like a hashtag, and it's going to be Bloody Birthday Bash 2022, and it's just going to be a whole month of colouring. Like, you can even colour just these and just turn it bloody. So you don't have to necessarily colour graphic or horrible pictures. You can colour just natural pictures, but just add your own like red blotches or blood splatters or stuff like that. You can even just get like a red acrylic paint or any paint, but I'd advise like red acrylic paintbrush and just flick, dab it in red paint and just flick your bristles so that it makes like a blood splatter on page, just something like that, and then just put it on Instagram and then just put hashtag Bloody Birthday Bash 2022, and that's from 1st of August to end of August, and it's just going to be, I can't wait for everybody to, I'm hoping that everybody like joins in. And then we've also decided that there's going to be like another one similar to that, but it's going to be the entire month of October, where it's just going to be Halloween stuff, so anything Halloweeny to colour. But Reese is to like message me, and we've got to collaborate with each other to find out what exactly it entails and stuff, because he's not mentioned out to me yet, so we'll see what happens there. But it's going to be a good thing. I think we'll be doing something for Christmas as well, another hashtag for Christmas. I was gutted, but having you message me made me happy. I know I didn't want you missing out on live stream, Claire, and you asked me to message you, so I thought I would. Gonna have my stomach poked and prodded soon. Does this hurt? Yes. How about here? Yes, and here. The whole stomach hurts. Stop prodding me. Oh no. Plenty of painkillers. I have to have that morphine stuff or whatever it's called. Pencils are melting again while just sliding straight over. Mine aren't melting, but I'm melting. I did watch it. I know I've had quite a few watch it. It's like I think you all like wanted to see how ugly I were. I do Disney Birthday Bash in January if Kate's colouring them for our birthdays. It's a good way, isn't it? And I think it's the case there that it's different for us because we like horror. I mean, we're like not just horror, but we are big horror fans. So having that like birthday horror theme together just for the whole entire month of August, because that's our birthday month, it's just something to do together, but we wanted to include everybody else and just see what others colour. So we just wanted everybody else to become engaged in it as well. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, it's becoming an annual thing. Yeah, I think we've decided that we're going to be doing it every year as well. But I know he mentioned that we've still got to talk about some of the stuff, so. I think I struggle with me themes for my group at minute. It's horror themes, so trying to think up of themes for each month's ad. But we take it in turns. Both of your hashtags though. I don't know about you, but on mine it looks a bit too dark. It looks like she's been sunburnt. Might have to go a bit lighter with pencil, white pencil. She looks good here. Might just be me. She just looks really dark. I feel bad I'm not putting any content out at the moment, but I'm just so poorly on and off. I just don't have the desire or energy to do so. I think it's not just that either, so I think it's just a case of end up, because I think at one point I was putting flip throughs up, and my channel was just aimed for flip throughs of books that there's no flip throughs for. That was my channel, what I was going to just do with my channel anyway. And then I noticed that I started to lose subscribers, and I talked with Reese about my channel, and I'm like, I'm losing subs. What do I need to do to gain my subs back? And he mentioned just doing what people are wanting: flip throughs, reviews, time lapses, live streams, and whatnot. But I know Reese doesn't do live streams. He doesn't like talking on video much, so I thought I'll do some live streams, colour alongs and stuff. And I were away for I think a good 8 months last year or year before, and it was just quiet, and I weren't doing anything. So I ended up just coming back. I was doing flip throughs. I asked what everybody wanted, and then it was just a case I thought, right, I'm going to do live streams and do buddy colours, but through live streams instead of doing it through each different person. Because you can do buddy colours in person, but not on live stream. And I thought doing it live stream, it'd be a bit more exciting, and I'd not seen nobody else doing it. And since I've been doing live streams and doing polls and having my subscribers choose what books are chosen and artists, a lot of people have started subscribing. I started in, I think it was August, I had 150 subs, and then as it stands today, I have 772 subs. So I've jumped a lot just by doing what people are wanting. So I've gone from doing just flip throughs to doing other things as well, and I'm really enjoying it. And I don't want to earn money from doing it. I'm just doing it as a hobby, and just enjoying other people's company, because I'm quite a lonely person when it comes to real life. I've got no friends in real life. I don't go nowhere, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Only thing I do is colour. So having you guys to come, just to sit and colour with and just chat with is, a bit of, just it's a bit comforting to have friends, online friends as well, so I thank you all for coming and subscribing to me and supporting me and enjoying my company as much as I enjoy yours. So yeah, that's it really. But she could be sunburned. Sure, she isn't the only one burned this way. Yeah, probably. She looks a bit like me, but I'm not burnt. I'm just wet through. I just can't seem to get water cool. It is what it is, lol. Just fed up of it now and I'm over it. I was going through a lot of health issues at one point myself. I was having heart palpitations, my anxiety was through the roof, I felt ill all the time. They put me on different medication, but medication that they put me on, I ended up having like heart palpitations, even worse. And I was on coffee a lot. I was drinking like probably 10-12 cups of coffee a day, and you're only technically supposed to have 1 cup of coffee a day because there's all caffeine in it. It's not good for your heart. So that's why I've completely cut coffee out. I just have cups of tea, or I just drink lots of this because it's better for you. I do have odd occasion like a can of Coca-Cola just to bump my sugars up. But since I've stopped coffee, my heart palpitations is not as bad as what it were. I'll have odd flutter here and there. So I've had a good running with my health. It's not been great, but I've just plodded on. I'm still not 100%. I want to lose some weight. I've put on a lot of weight over the last couple of years. I've got rolls where I didn't have rolls before. So I've decided that when kids are back at school, I'm going to book in for Slimming World and try and shed some of this fat off. Do some swimming, and I were thinking about a personal trainer, but I don't know yet because I'm really shy about stuff like that. It's daft, but I am. You shouldn't, so your true subscriber online friends will totally understand. Is he at work today, Jane? Oh, yeah. Reese is at work today. He's not been very well of at weekend either because, well, he says it's because it might have been because of heat stroke, but then he thinks it's like a 48-hour bug thing. But yeah, he's at work today, I think. He keeps mentioning that he's got to send my birthday present. I've got to get all the stuff and send it to me. But I've told him not to send me birthday stuff until the Friday. And is it the Friday? Yeah, the Friday before we come back off at holiday. So I told him to send it not what 5th, because I don't want it to be delivered before we get back home. It's because you're awesome, Jane. I don't think I'm awesome. I just try my best to, get friends. I've always struggled with friendships. So even from like little school, always bullied. So I'll move up to Barnsley, keep each other company, or you can move to Swindon. We're on about moving out of Barnsley anyway, because it's just, there's no ear for me anymore. So once kids have left school, that's it. We're upping and going away from here. Got no to hold me back. Thanks, Jen. I hope they do, because I feel awful. That's what I enjoy, Jane, just hearing people, if that makes sense. Even when it's not live, I have long videos on in the background while I'm doing things. I prefer longer videos on YouTube. Well, that's it. It's just having people to talk to, like such as just doing this, helps a lot. Just to, because I'd love to have my own like big cafe and just like invite everybody and just have a big like colouring bash, get everybody together, but everybody's all over the place, so it's a bit hard to do out like that. So having YouTube to be able to do live streaming is a lot easier, but it's annoying because you can hear me, you can see what I'm doing, but I can't see what you guys are doing, and I can only see what you're writing and talking to me about. I just wish we could all like live stream together and see what everybody's doing. I know there's Zoom in there, but I don't know what it entails. I was thinking about doing like a Zoom one. I don't know what anybody would think about that. It might be like expensive too. And I think you can only get so many people in that anyway. But I think I only get up to, I think most have ever had 12 watching at one time. So when we first came to Australia, my mum made us drink a cup of tea as it made you cooler in the heat. I think it works. I've had a cup of tea this morning, Claire, but it's Jesus. I bet it's at 30 degrees already, and it's only 9:15. I'm dreading it. I really am. I'm just drinking a lot of water. Algorithm likes longer videos too, apparently. Not that I understand it, but that's what I've been told. Yeah, I've heard about algorithms and videos and stuff, but I don't understand it all. But you see, I thought, does people really sit there for like 3 or 4 hours watching videos, just you talking and stuff? But let me just have a quick, I'm just gonna like go on to my YouTube studio. So I'll only see your comments when you put them on as they come on. Oh, I've lost 2 subscribers. That's not a good start, is it? Content. So my lives, I have my biggest one with most watched is my Kirby Rosane one, the first ever live stream. I've had 347 views on that. And that was 2 hours and 14 minutes. The 3 hour and 9 minutes of Joanna Basford, I had 96 views. I had 165 views on the Keeper of the Keys live stream, buddy. That were 2 hours and 30. 131 for the Butterfly Reef by Rita Berman, that was 2 hours and 52. 85 for the Enchantress, that was 3 hours and 14 minutes. 110 for the Part 2 Serpent Princess by Josh Lee. So, I don't know. I don't know how it all works. Yeah, hot drinks regulate your body temperature, same with hot showers. Well, I had a shower yesterday. It weren't red hot, it was like lukewarm. And it cooled me down for about half an hour, and then I started getting red hot again. Oh, come to Swindon. It's true that algorithm likes longer videos. I can set up a group live stream for us. Can you actually do that, Zoe? I know I mentioned it with Reese at one point, but he don't like talking on video much. And we said we'd discuss it like later on. I don't know. I don't have many friends in real life because of the COVID. I appreciate the friends I have enjoyed, the friends I have made since coming to these lives. I rewatch them when I am doing my pictures. Blooming heck, a right truck. It's had a huge lorry on his little tiny street. I do apologise for the noise. Yeah, mine's not due to COVID though, Claire. Mine's like, I've always had friends and then they've got basically I've always made a friendship, and when they've got children, not even children, I mean, I met one friend called Amy, I think it was back in 2011, might have been 2012. She got a daughter, and she come to buy some DVDs off me, and it basically set off from there. She bought some DVDs off me, she got a little girl, I got attached to her daughter, Victoria, she were cute. And it just come to a point where we were talking through text message, and they'd visit, they'd come and visit a house. I never went to their house because there were one time I went and it weren't a very nice house to be in. So I think they used to come to my house because it were a better place to be at. I don't know what the circumstances were. I'm not bothered about people's business really, but they used to come to mine a lot. I did want to go to theirs, but we're just one of them things. And they could drive, I didn't. And they were coming quite regular, like every other day, and it were nice. I really enjoyed company, having a laugh, and just going out in car and just going and watching films or going and doing a bit of shopping. And we were really, I thought we were really, really great friends. I'd buy her and Victoria presents for the birthdays, Christmas, and I won't get like the cheapest stuff. It were always expensive stuff, you know, decent stuff. Like such as clothing, I'd buy Little and some clothes, and it were from like George at like £10 per item and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I know that when you buy people stuff, it's the thought that counts, but she used to go and buy my kids stuff from Poundland, and it was just crappy toys or stuff like that. And I used to go and buy her kid stuff from like Argos and other places that were expensive. But it weren't just that. She was also going to I found out she was seeing my brother behind my back, and when she was supposed to be coming to my house, she was going to my grandfather's house where my brother lived, and going and meeting up with him and doing their things. And she'd already got a boyfriend, bearing in mind she'd got Victoria's, you know, dad, and she was meeting up with him and whatever, yeah. But it was the fact that she was lying to me, saying she couldn't make it, she was going here and there, and going and seeing my brother and doing whatever they were doing. And then it got to a point where she was coming to my house, talking to me, and then going to other people's houses. But while she were at my house, she was talking on phone with other people, about other people, if you get what I mean. And then there were an incident where a daughter they were at my house, and the daughter was sat on her lap, and they were ready for going, but she'd fallen asleep on her lap. And she was trying to wake her up, and she wouldn't wake up, and I was just videoing her, you know, because it was quite funny. And she was like trying to wake her up, and she'd like wake up as kids do. They wake up and like all groggy and like drop their head and go back to sleep. And I was just videoing her, just a bit of a laugh, and I put video up on Facebook, and it were a case that a lass had messaged me, give me crap. Oh, you shouldn't put videos like that on of her daughter because of so and so, and messaging me saying, oh, you're an unfit mother, your son's always got bruises on his head and stuff like that, and I know loads about you and what you're like. And I'm like, who are you? You know what I mean? And we ended up having a great big argument, and she were accusing me of being an unfit mother, and it was a case that she'd seen pictures somehow of Reuben with bumps on his head, you know, bruises. Well, when he was little, because he's got flat foot, and because he's deaf, when you're deaf your balance is off, so it was very, very clumsy. And you know what they're like for babies, you know, crawling about and walking about, but they're always clumsy on the feet anyway. So having been deaf and having flat foot is also a problem in itself, and he was always falling down and bumping his head and stuff. So there was one time he got a big bruise on his forehead, and this is what she were aiming at, and having a go at me, saying that I were an unfit mother because he got bruises on his head. And I'm like, you don't understand the situation, you haven't a clue, you don't know who I am. I says, I've never even met you, I've never even talked to you, I don't know how you've know any of this information, because I don't even know you. And I found out anyway, cut a long story short, I found out that she had been going to this lass's house and talking about me and my family business and what goes off in my house about me to and everybody else. So and it nearly ended up breaking me and Brian up, because she was saying that I was going and cheating on him and doing other things, and it weren't me, it were her trying to get me to cover for her for what she were doing. And it nearly split us up. So I ended up just cutting friendship off and saying that's it. And it's not the first time I've been, you know, used and abused by friendships. I've had a lot of people come in my life. I bought for the kids, I've bought for them, and then they've chucked me to the side because they've got what they wanted out of me. So I think it's a case of that I've struggled with, you know, making friendships. I do apologise for talking all this rubbish. It's not something you want to listen to every time I'm on live stream, is it? I looked at some of my stats the other day. My whole video had 82 likes. I was like, wow, people like that video. Yeah, I've found that weird, so that people love the whole videos. Me, I can't watch all videos because I get really, really jealous. As daft as it sounds, it's like, well, I want all that old stuff. I want all those books and colours and stuff. I can't watch all videos. But I thought I'd put, I think I've done a couple and people have liked it. It's like, it's weird. Danny makes sure I have hot drinks, but they're cold by the time I drink them. I don't have friends because I can't go out. People soon forget about you until they want something. I'm okay being alone, but I do enjoy chatting. I hate lies. I'd rather be hurt by the truth than by lies. That's it. I can get out and about, but it's like nobody's bothered. I've had a lass that I've known from little school. I used to go to her house all the time as a kid. And then we went to high school and it's like we drifted apart. And I was always bullied at high school. I ended up moving high schools somewhere else. And we just lost contact. I didn't talk to her, like, I think it was like 3 years after that for a couple of weeks. And then we drifted apart again. And I didn't see her then until, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago. And I found out she lived just down the road from where I lived. And I used to go round to her house for a drink. She'd come to mine. And it went all the time because I'm not a big alcoholic fan anyway. And then I moved from where I'd lived before to this house. And we don't really have nothing to do with each other. We don't talk. There's been times she's been driving and she's like, you know, "Are you in?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just going to nip to your toilet." And I find it a bit cheeky, you know. We don't really have no... people say that we're friends and stuff, and I'm like, we're not friends, it's just somebody that we know, you know. And it's just weird. But it's true, Jen. Everybody forgets about you in real life. I've got nobody other than Bright and boys, that's it. I have people who claim to be my friend, but when it comes to listening to me, they don't really want to know, so I have no time for them. That's it. So there's a lot of people like that. Gosh, that turned feral. Sorry. Kids will always have bruises, it's part of growing up, people shouldn't judge. That's it. I've had a lot of people judge me over Ruben's bruises and stuff. I class my subscribers as better friends than my actual friends, though they get me. And that's it, so I feel exactly like the same. My turn to go into doctor, I think. Catch up with you in Costa. That's what I meant earlier, so about your true subs will understand that you can do content just now and we'll be waiting for you when you can. Good luck, so. Yes, good luck. I had 5 kids and they would be covered in scrapes and bruises. What a terrible woman. She were. People said, "Do I miss her?" I'm like, no. I don't know how they can afford all their halls. Well, I think it's a case that I have a lot of, I get a lot of small, like, how can I put it? Not expensive books, just little, cheap books. That's what friends are for, Jane. Listening and talking, you never know when you might be the only person that someone talks to that day. Just one word could change someone's whole mood. Not meaning just your person, I mean everyone in general. That one smile or hello might be all someone needs. Too many people are stuck with their heads in their phone. I completely agree with that, Jen. Hey, Reese. I thought you were at work. It's alright, I'm catching up with all comments because I've been talking about random stuff. I'm just away with fairies. I thought you were at work. That's weather down there. Miss her like a hole in the head, yeah. And like a dose to the SHITS. Kids having bruises doesn't mean you are a bad mother. That's it, Claire. I've always tried my best for them. I've always gone above and beyond for my kids, and I'll always try my best. Unfortunately, I've got a few issues, but I'm not going to go into that on here. But I've always tried my best, and it's all I've ever tried to do. Always someday I can't, keep happy. They're useful, Jane. Clears you out. Hole in the head is just painful. That's true. Fine, thank you, Jen. I'm not at work yet. I don't have to be there until 12 so I can join. Oh, that's good. I've started live stream early, Reese, because it's red hot. And I thought if I started it out like now, I'm not going to cope later. So at least if it gets to like 11:30 and it's like, I'm going to have to come off. At least I've been on for a few hours. And as you can see, I've only got a little bit done again. I'm just going to nip to low and get another bottle of water. Oh.
Do what you need to do. Don't toss that about it, If anybody wants any weapons, come to me.
Got fruit to be good, you know, when they're feeling snacky. I know what Ruben's like. Oh, I'm back.
Stop. Do you want any of this here, mate?
That sounded rough. Don't we know you keep water in the all I do, look, it's all nice and cool. I hope so. I just hope the aircon in the shop is on full blast, otherwise I'm going to melt. I feel sorry for you when you get in car.
I can't get any more yet.
Is anyone calling the same picture? I don't have this book, so I'm going Butterfly Skull in Phantomorphia. I feel so sorry for people stuck working when it's so hot. This country isn't used to heat like this.
Set your next mission.
I am doing the first page in the new Camilla. It's definitely a book I'm going to have to get. That was the way you said I'm going to long it. I'm trying to stay hydrated as possible. I can't even describe how many bottles of water I've had. The difference is it's got to come out somewhere, hasn't it? They've all got long titles, Jen.
Oh, is that what you're going to do? I'm fast travelling now. Right, you both need to come tonight. Passed over to me, Carl. Okay, yeah, listen.
Yeah, I want that dragon. I want them all. I've got so many books I want.
Start talking to me then.
I've just realised. Right, just hear me out. Give me a. Just let me. I've coloured this because somebody else has coloured. I don't know. Is that the paw of the walrus? Or a foot? No, it's a foot in it. It's other paw, like a flat flipper's ear paw. Flipper's ear in it. I'm so hungry this morning. I've had my brekkie. I had chocolate oats. I had to have my tablets. I don't have any of hers, Claire. I've seen some flips of them though. This is the first book I've owned, Camilla's. Oh yeah, my car will be a sauna. I'm not colouring anything, just sat in front of the fan, but I'll probably colour later. Sorry, I didn't finish typing. I love Camilla's cute and creepy book. I'm wanting them all, Reese, but it's... I think they're like... I might sound a bit daft, but I think they're just a bit expensive. There's a lot of books that are expensive. Huh? Yeah, but it's like £10 a book, or something like between £10 and £13 a book. It's nuts. You think they'd do them a bit cheaper so that everybody gets to buy them? I'd say the creature's flipper was by her knee as it looks like it's tilted. Yeah. I was looking there because I thought, is it like there? Because it's like holding itself up. But then I've just noticed flipper here. So that, yeah, it is a foot. Ah, a foot's there, I don't know. Because it'd be rolling on foot, wouldn't it? I think it's the seat, it's getting to me already.
You want to stand back? Go on.
I don't know, I've not seen flip throughs. I don't watch them.
Well, I'll let you have that one.
Yeah, I've said I like I like quality at paper, it's nice and soft. I just think they're a bit overly priced, in my opinion. But it's same with a lot of Moon Arts images. I want her books, but I'm not paying prices that I want. And I know it's because I know books itself is like between 25 and 35 a book. But then postage because of Brexit, it's like £35 on top of that. So you're talking like £70 a book. And it's just, I know they've got to make from doing books, and they've got to, you know, pay for postage and stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's a cheaper option than that.
Go on, I'll let you play that role.
And I don't want to get printed books.
I feel like John.
I prefer having artists' actual paper.
I'll only show it if you need me to.
Cyclops is the image. The paper is supposed to be great.
Okay. I'm gonna unbox that you.
I've not seen the book. I usually just tend to buy books and up flips myself. Everybody's done flips anyway, haven't they? I've only just seen your message on Facebook, Reese. I wish people would just...
Okay. Let me get in that way.
Right. What colour to do her hair?
There you go. Right up there.
In fact,
Yeah, you can have me drawn. Right. I promise it. That's all I'll show you now. What was you saying, no?
I don't, Jen. I was thinking of just doing like using my pastels and just doing blue, like just round outside, and then just colouring flowers individually. It's just much simpler. I'm not going to colour it in pencil or felt pen. It'll be just my pastels. Either pastel entire background or just, you know, just go around outside of it in blue. Give her rosy cheeks. Looks completely different again on live stream. It's doing me nothing. It's so much lighter than that. Pastel's not too bad because, sorry, I use cotton buds, and I just scrape cotton bud on pastel like that, and then I just,
I took a shield off there.
you know, pop it on, and it just spreads out anyway.
Yeah, start the doors going to shield.
And then I use them face, circled face ones, just to go over it and smooth it out. So it don't look as bad.
Ain't bothering you today then, mate.
Like big images such as bottles and stuff in Hannah books, I prefer to paint or pastel them using pencil. Pastel than using yeah. I think with pencils I just
Yeah, good.
I think with bottles and stuff I just use a light coloured blue pencil, and then I get a darker toned pencil from the lighter one and just go over lines to get that glass effect.
Alright, good.
I don't know if you can tell. I've given lips. Not as great as I'd expected them to be, but I've just put a bit of line work on. It does look different on in real life than what it does on video. It's always different, isn't it?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they messed up with line work for mouth, didn't they? Thank you, my friend. I'm just debating on what colour to do. Hi, Nikki. I hope you're well, darling. Thank you for joining us. I just don't know what to do with I was thinking might do it blue. I've got my swatch book. Where have I put that? Where is it?
Do you that?
Whew. It's getting warmer. $149. $149.
I killed it now.
149. 110 and 145. I think I'm gonna still have problems with my tooth, on Friday. Still got toothache. It's unreal. I finally caught one of your live streams, lol. Yeah, it's going to be my last one today, but I have mentioned that I might pop on throughout summer holidays just for a couple of hours every now and again. Because people are going to miss me, aren't you? All my friends are going to miss me. Yeah, I'll be doing 2 live streams after summer holidays for a week, Mondays and Fridays. You'll have to get your polling games on. So there'll be lots of polls. You'll probably get fed up with all polls. Right. I'm going to go with blue for a hair. Delivery driver.
Civilian. Execution.
Ah, thank you, Nikki. I didn't think people rewatch them, to be honest. It's nice to know that that my videos are getting watched. Hi, Fussel. No work, I hope. You deserve a day off. Wow, I'm shocked at all people are joining. I feel special. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to do some. Oh, hi, Missy. Everybody's here, yay! It's this hot weather, isn't it? I love them. We'll be lost without your channel now. Oh, Nikki, thank you. I'm glad everybody's here. It's like one big happy family. Love it. It's a shame we all can't get together in real life, innit?
What do you think then, Scott?
My Barnsley slang's coming out. It's terrible. I will try my best, Jen. I'll even buy bunk beds and we can all have sleepovers. It is, I'd love to meet all of my colouring buddies. Me too, Nikki, me too. I'm still to meet my dear friend Reese first. I've been friends with him for like 6 years now. Yeah? 6, 7 years. He's coming up to 7. And we still haven't met yet. Jen, of course, at work. No! Should be sent home in this heat. I'm good, thanks. Just being pregnant in this heat is not good, so I'm just trying to stay cool. Bless you. I really feel for you, sweetie. No fun being pregnant in red hot heat. I've been there. To get a little paddling pool and put your dip your feet in it, Missy. Supposed to cool you down, that, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, me too. There's no worse. I'm melting here. I don't know how you're going on, Fussel. So I think Missy's ready for dropping soon, isn't she? little girl. Till 2:30 Fussell. But just bought 2 horror colouring books for the August event. Oh, nice. What horror books you got, Fussell? I just ordered a new one from Crook. I didn't notice that there were one there until I think it was Emma from Crematorium Group inboxed me and let me know about it because I didn't know. Where are all you other ladies? I'm in Leek in Staffordshire. I'm in good old Barnsley. Oh man, Fussell. No, just 5 weeks to go and I can't wait. I bet you can't miss it. Germany. I'm in the northeast, Nikki. I know you're in Barnsley, Jane. Yes, good old Barnsley.
I just stopped to do a public excursion. Cost double for me, wouldn't it?
But it's the last week, 2 weeks off from next Monday on. Part-time then, Fussell.
Suck it up. Happy night,
God, this heat, man. It's killing me.
Yeah, no, not when I've gone on this side of this morning.
I think I might have to go and get in my bath in a bit.
That sun's going to have to pay me to get it done.
I want to call it today, but deciding on what book haul. Batty. God damn. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. God damn. Give me one of them days where I can't breathe. I bet you it's 31 degrees now.
I've killed the corporal. One more to go. Just look around here for one. Yeah, I see one. Well, I've done it again. I'm going to stop lobbing grenades. Every time I lob a grenade, I'm lobbing it at a wall and blowing it up.
I bet that sounds dandy on live stream, babe. What about grenades? Throwing grenades.
You went wrong there.
Love blue air. Blue air don't care. I try to keep my doggies cool. Got the fan on them. Keep spraying them with cold water, and they've got their cooling mats. I haven't got my doggy yet. I want a doggy.
What's your next mission?
I'm struggling to keep myself cool. I wouldn't say warm, but cool.
Hit this ready then, you'll be out of this.
I am back. I need a cup of Yorkshire tea. Welcome back, Claire. My dogs are snoring away. Do you know, I don't know if it's just me, but when it gets this warm, I feel like really sleepy. I don't like it.
I'm just about to open it in a bedroom. On top of this.
It's on the news here about the heat wave today in UK are going to beat all previous records. I know, Claire. I'm feeling it. We got, here in Barnsley, we got up to 30, I think it was 36, 37 degrees yesterday. And I didn't like it one bit. Okay, back to work for me. Bye bye and have a nice vacation, Jane. Thank you for joining. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much. Mwah. Yeah, I've heard it on the radio, Claire. The country is at a standstill, Claire. I know, have you seen what they've been doing with train tracks as well?
There's a box there,
Bless her. She wants to stay in colour, does Fussell. Have you seen what they've been doing with train tracks? Bye, Fussell. Speak soon. Have they? I know they mentioned that they've been putting white paint on tracks to stop tracks being bending. That's the first. Yeah, they've put paint on rail track, you know, on tracks, to stop some from melting and bending train line. As far as I remember, it's never been that bad. So they put paint on to stop it from bending.
Wow.
I'll just be glad when this day is over and done with. Hopefully no more hot days like that. I don't mind warm weather, you know. Like 20 up to 26, 27, but higher than that, it's just too much. But then when it gets to winter, we grumble about how cold it is. Roll on summer. It's funny, isn't it? Never know in between.
Is that your next mission off that?
Yeah, it's definitely warping. I've never known it to be that bad in the entire time I've been alive, like, not here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's same with to Americans though, innit? They're saying that it's just a bit of warm weather.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
The ring, yeah. Oh no, you're doing that.
That's awfully hot to be able to bend train tracks. At least it won't be this hot for your holiday. I'm hoping not, Claire. I said to Brian, if it's like this when we go away, we'll never be out. And it'd be a waste holiday because I can't cope with heat. I've bought a sun hat. I wear that when we go. Got sunglasses, sun cream, you name it, we've got it all. But I really don't like being out in it.
Don't forget that people controlling it now. Protect your
I've seen neighbours sitting out in it. It's like, oh, you can sit in this heat. You don't need to sit outside to feel heat. That's it. People laugh when they hear of the UK complain about it being in the high 20s. It's totally different. It is, Jen, because what it is in America, they've got air conditioning in houses and stuff, and they're used to the heat. They're born into it, aren't they? So it's different. Whereas we've got a variety of different temperatures. Cold weather and hot weather, and we're mostly used to having cold weather and adapting to colder weather climates than what we are warmer weather climates. And not only that, we have those houses all insulated to keep heat in for winter, so when it's summer, the heat is staying in the house because of insulation, so it's completely different. The humidity is just unbearable, and that's the difference between, you know, I said to Brad, we're going to have to save up ready for future summers, getting a air conditioning put in. I know it might cost a bit, but I'd rather stay cool than be, sweltered. I'm going to have to get a shower in a bit because I'm sweating, in places where nobody wants to know. Your pencil work is beautiful, Jane. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Never been in Barnsley when it was hot. Oh, you don't want to, Claire. It's just too warm. My PC is saying 29, so it's definitely 31, 32 now. Height of summer for us is normally around 40. Yeah, Jen. I'd be quite happy on holiday if it's 2021. That's as hot as I want it to be. I hate saunas. I've never been in one, Claire, but I feel like I'm in one now. We wear shorts all year round and can cope with the cold, not the heat. I don't even wear shorts. I've got 3/4 on, 3/4 leggings, so I just wear them all the time. I can't wear shorts because I get scafing on legs. I can't wear shorts. Okay, I'm back and now I'm in Costa. Welcome back, so enjoy your Costa, have one on me. Perth is next to a desert, so we have 10 days over 40 plus degrees in a row. Just shows our planet is in trouble. Damn. It's supposed to be getting to 39, 40 today, yeah. And it worries me because I'm not going to be able to cope. It'd be like lying in a bathtub with freezing cold water. Frat please though. Trying to fob me off as being IBS again, and I wasn't having it. She's up to my lansoprazole to 2 a day and not doing anything else on me until blood tests come back, so yeah, I've got to suffer. But never helpful either. Hopefully you find some information, you know, back from your blood tests and everything, you get sorted out. Are the boys coping well at school, Jane? They're not at school, Nikki. I've kept them off yesterday and today because at temperature it's just too warm. Absolutely, Scott. They're on about doing sports day in like what's going to be near enough like 38 degrees heat, and then they're on about. I think yesterday. I got a message saying that not yesterday, day before, they were going to change it so that they were indoors rather than outdoors, so they could still do sports day, but it'll be indoors. But I said no, I'm not sending. I phoned high school up, and I spoke to attendance, and I just says I'm not sending my oldest 2 sons to school because heat. It's just too warm to be in a building. It's not got air conditioning or nothing. So I said I'm not sending them, and they were quite reasonable about it. So they've been reasonable and marked it down for whether that they're not going. And then I phoned primary school for Ruben, explained the same situation, and they just got right narky with me and said, oh well, we'll put it down as an unauthorised absence for both days. We'll see him on Wednesday. And Brian just says, oh well, you'll not see him Wednesday either because he's not coming Wednesday. So I don't argue with Brian. If he says he's having day off, he's having day off. So it's last 3 days, who's going to care? So, but they're upstairs playing on the games at minute. The sun's at the back of our house, so we're at front, but you can still feel heat. It's slowly making its way sideways around house to come to front. And front's going to be worse. That's why I wanted to live stream it morning, because later on in the evening from 3 till 6 it's at highest peak, so I didn't want to do any live streaming then. That's why I wanted to do it early morning so that it wouldn't be as as hot, and I'd be able to cope with it. The temperature has gone up very quickly. It has, Claire, very quick. And I think it was last week, it were only at 20 degrees, and then now we're at 40. It's nuts. It's mental. Yeah, Nikki, I weren't sending them out in this. It's just too warm. Just to be sat in a room baking, doing work. So if at time they're not, when it's last few days at schooling, they're just colouring and painting and playing games and stuff anyway. And why do that when you can be at home doing the same thing? So it's only 3 days. They'll get over it. It does, but they think my bloods may show gastritis or another bug. Oh crikey, so. Hopefully it's not it's something that they can fix and you're not in pain, anymore, and they get yourself sorted out. Fingers crossed. Yeah, but the funny thing is, Nikki, when I was a kid, I remember saying not to go out at the highest peak that the sun is in the sky, because that's the hottest time. And I've noticed, as of it last probably 8 years, the temperature has got hotter between 3 and 6, whereas when we were kids it used to be between 12 and 3. So what's changed? Why has it gone from 12.3 to 3.6? Because sun is at front and it's near enough going down by the time it's temperature gets hot. So I just don't understand it. Oh, sending hugs and love to you, so hope you get better soon. I know, bless her. You're not having it good, are you, darling? What are you colouring, Missy? Do you have this book? Thanks, everyone. Bless you. Don't cry. I just want to give you a big hug. Yeah, I have this book, sat colouring along with you all. I know there's a few that haven't got this book, so between 11 and 2. So I'll be hoping for the best for you, so yeah, I know what you mean, it's crazy. I agree, I found it got hotter yesterday evening, it was worse. So between, yeah, I don't get it.
There you go.
I'm drinking that much that I need toilet every 2 minutes. Hi everybody that's joined, I've got 11 people watching. Hope everybody's well, thank you for joining and watching. Yeah, I hate being sticky as well. I sure do. Bless her. I am like her blue hair. I know, she's looking wicked, isn't she? It's just dark. I'm doing darker bits first and then you'll see anyway. This is where you get your shading comes in. This is why I like grayscale, because otherwise I'd have just coloured it straightforward, just one colour. I'm currently going to be using 3 different blues on this. I ain't got my glasses on, I should really have them on. Melting.
Yeah, I've got it ready. Really.
I was gonna do animal either like this colour. I think I'm gonna do it this colour. So it'll be like, I forgot what, cobalt green. No, I'm same. I've had my breakfast. I have that oats, porridge oats, but I always add a bit of chocolate spread to it to make it chocolatey. I know I shouldn't, but I don't like the taste. It's got to, and even if you have a chocolatey one that they make, it doesn't taste. It still doesn't taste nice. So I just add a bit of, not a huge portion, but I add some chocolate spread to it and gives it that chocolatey taste.
I think Carl's crossed that.
I live on rabbit food in summer. Terrible, isn't it, Nikki? I eat mostly fruit anyway, but like I have something ready for my husband coming in from work, but he's either not hungry or totally starving. I'm starving, but it's just to eat. You can't be bothered to make out, can you? I know we've just had food shopping delivered, so I got some fruit for boys. Got them some strawberries and some grapes, because they like to snack and all. So.
There's another machine part there. There. Also there.
Phone's burning up and all. keep an eye on my battery. Don't want it cutting out on me again. I've decided to do my picture like Rapunzel and Pascal from the Disney Tangled. It's a great idea, that, Missy. See, I love all old Disney movies. I'm not really bothered about all these new ones. I watched them all when I was a kid, little, you know, older version of Disney movies. I've got my shorts on showing my ghost highlights. I think we're all the same, Nikki. Just going to turn it around a sec.
Just gonna go.
Not drinking that. I think. Does it look cute? It's too warm for kisses and cuddles and hugging and shit. Oops, sorry. I swore the first time, I'm sorry. Ben's gone for cuddles and kisses and stuff, and I'm like, no, it's too warm. Apologies. It slipped. Oh, Mickey Man is so swollen. Feels like I'm walking in water, but oof. You see, when I've been walking to school with Brian to take Ruben to school, when we've come back, I walk with my hands swinging at side of me, and when I've come back, I've noticed that my fingers are like really tight and swollen a little bit, but really tight. You know, when I clench my fingers, I've been wondering if I'm getting water retention in my hands. But what do you do to reduce that from happening? I saw Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs at the Odeon in Barnsley, and my mum cried. It's not Odeon anymore though. It's Parkway Cinema now, Claire. But Parkway Cinema is on is it Eldon Street, I think. Well, just across road from it, that's where they've built all new glassworks, and they've put a Cineworld there that opens in September, and it's got 13 screens. So it's going to put that Parkway Cinema out of business, I think. Oh, bless you, Jen. Mind you, I should be grateful. This time of year I had a stoma bag on my neck. Sit with my feet up with it, and within minutes of standing up there back to balloons. Crikey, I don't know how you do it, Jen. When I revisited Barnes when I was 19, we went past the Odeon, it was still playing Laugh Out Loud. Yeah, it's alright in there, I enjoy it, but we usually tend to go to Meadowhall. Just more screens. It's not as compact. It's awful, isn't it? As if your skin is going to burst. Yeah! It's like really tight. It's nowhere else, just my hands. It's like my fingers. and when I clench my fingers like that, it like gets all tight here. And I'm sure it's something to do with like water retention or something, but what am I supposed to do? I put my arms up in air just to stop it from happening, because I know you're supposed to like elevate everything, aren't you? But I walk, that's how I walk, you know, your hands at side here, and I swing my arms as I'm walking. So how do you stop water retention from going in your hands? I know you're meant to go to the doctors and get tablets, aren't you? I might have to go book me sending at doctors. End up having diabetes or something. Amount of rubbish I eat. It's not good. Put them in cold water. I'll try that. Glad you managed to have it removed, Nikki. Thank you. And I beat bowel cancer, then had to have the stoma reversal. Awesome news, Nikki. I've always worried about that, you know, bowel cancer and stuff. I think I just worry in general. My main worries and my anxieties to do with my health. I've been to doctors like 5 times over my left breast, because it feels like every so often, it feels like I've got like something stuck in my armpit. And it terrifies me, because it's only started over the last few years, but I've noticed on my back I've also got lumps on my back, and I went to doctors. They sent me to hospital. I had one of those scans done, and they said it weren't no, but why, if it weren't no, why were there lumps in my back? So it's just a case of keeping an eye on it. People say like cysts and stuff because I'm like overweight, but I've been 5 times to doctors about my boob, and I think at one point there were like 4 or 5 doctors, you know, checking my boob to make sure that everything were all, and they're like, it's fine, you just need to wear correct bras and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you'll go and buy bras at £50 a pop to get a decent bra that's going to hold them up. Not cheap. So yeah, I know what it's like, and worrying about it and stuff. But I've got 3 lumps on my left side of my back, and they're not hurting me yet. But obviously, if it gets to the point where they're hurting me, I have to go back to doctors and try and get them removed. I love the pantomimes. We were in the balcony and the clown said, "How am I going to get home?" And I stood up, all of 4 years old, and yelled, "Catch the bus." You're doing the right thing by keeping them moving, Jane. I move them, like, I go like this for so long, and then when I'm not walking about and stuff, it just subsides. But when you're walking about all day, what you're supposed to, like when we go on holiday and that, all day walking about, I've got no pockets, so I can't put them in my pockets. Everyone laughed. Thank you, Jen. You're welcome, darling. Brilliant news, Nikki. My brother-in-law had bladder, but can't be reversed. Just glad he's all clear. That's it. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I think the cysts, they're like little, the size of like peas, frozen peas in my back. Weird. I've got to have a colonoscopy in September to check the cancer hasn't spread, but I've noticed any changes. Fingers crossed. Yes, fingers crossed, Nikki, that you get it all clear. Over the shoulder boulder holder, they are expensive. Yes, they are expensive. Bryce just bought me 2 new ones because I've run out. I'm down to 2 bras. I've just bought 2 the other day. One's a bit tight, one's rubbing like my chest area. So he's bought me 2 more. I'm hoping they're going to be okay. It's just, expensive. I can bet it has, Nikki. one thing I fear, and that's cancer. I've seen some pictures, and it's like, it's especially children, you know, that have not lived and having to go through it. It's awful. I can't imagine parents going through it. Like, sometimes I sit and cry thinking about it. You know, like a child's passed away with cancer, and I look at my kids and I think, I'm glad that I have to go through that. I couldn't do it. I'd just be in complete mess. I've never been through it personally, but I've been there from the sidelines and seen how hard it is. My brows are like hammocks. I'm a plus. It's funny you said that, Nikki, because Brian brought bloody people. Why? I do apologise, guys. Idiots on his estate. But I come upstairs with me. I'm going to go out there in a minute. With my bra on his ear. And didn't you say something like, I'm going out to war or something?
What?
When you put my bra on your ear the other day when I was upstairs, you said something to me. Like, I'm going to war or something. And you got my bra on your head. It literally covers his head. Snap, Nicky. Always at risk of snapping under the strain like a hammock too. I think that mine's 42 or 44. Sometimes it varies on who makes them. But I'm usually a 42 or 44. Or I'm going to kick that person in the teeth with bloody horn. I don't know why they do it. Beep it once, they're bloody deaf. Christ. But I vary between 42 and 44, and I'm a double J.
Kids you not jump up and drive doing it.
Is it? A bleeding nuisance. But yeah, I'm a double J, me. I am. Can't get I.
Wake up.
Well, I've ordered a double J. Oh. Too lazy to get out and knock on the door. Is it a tax? No, I've got a neighbour off at road. She's got 3 kids and they're a nuisance. They moved in 2 months after we moved in here. And she's had police, social services, council, and everybody at house over the last 2 years. And they keep letting kids go in car and just letting them continuously press on. They were doing it other day, but they were doing it in someone else's car. And it drives me bloody batty. And she's... I don't know if I'm supposed to like say out on here, but she's been letting kids go around on the street naked and stuff, and I'm like, it's mental because they're all paedophiles that's around. It's nuts. You can tell I'm not one that's fond of her. That's it again. Yeah, definitely, Claire. Other day I was watching. I do apologise, guys. I can't even shut my doors and my windows because it's red hot. It's really frustrating. They're gonna keep doing it. Oh, she is, Claire. And Madam as well. I was watching, I'd paid on Amazon Prime to watch that new Morbius. Is it Morbius? That film, Morbius. Is it Morbius? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. Well,
Morbius. The deaf and all. I said Morbius. But I paid for Morbius to watch that, and bloke come out, half naked, cutting hedgerows at 8 o'clock at night. And it weren't just a quick cut, you know, going over it. It was like he were taking piss and just continuously like revving it up because it were a petrol one. I'm like, are they going to go at it? I had to close my windows because I couldn't even, you know, watch it. It's driving me nuts. It's kids in car pressing on.
did you?
What? He's run upstairs with something. Like a monkey. Not your fault, no need to. It's frustrating though, because, you know, I got told that you're not supposed to press on unless you're, you know, doing it just to press it once to get attention of someone. But it's this is what we have to contend with all the time. You can't help the background noise. Noisy people don't know they're so arrogant, Sarah. It's unreal. And if she's in that house, it's a council house with 3 kids, but she's never there all the time. She's you can't sit that close. I'm sure she's living in this house and another house as well, and that's how she does it. Yeah, Claire. 8 o'clock at night, we were at it for a good 45 minutes, an hour. They were trimming and cutting edges, and it's not a huge, you know, huge edges. And it took him a good 45 minutes to an hour to cut edges. I was trying to watch a bloody film, and then she's like laughing and joking because we were shutting windows, and even people that live next door to her, they were out back enjoying a barbecue and that. They ended up turning barbecue off and going in house. It was that bad. I always say when men get hold of a petrol streamer, they turn into the crazy frog instead of just using it. It was like vroom, 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 like that every 2 bloody minutes. I'm like, just turn it on full power and get the bloody thing cut, man. You know, Christ. What's the damn mother doing? A lot of nothing. Yeah. Your horns are for emergency. They are taking it. Yeah, it's kids. She'll be in out, and kids will be in car, and they'll just be messing about in car.
Hi guys.
It's just so frustrating. And then we've got like not a boy racer, but he's got a boy racer car type thing, and you hear them zooming off like a traction engine. They have people. They have people coming with cars to. He fixes people's cars. It's like a garage. He helps fix people's cars apparently, but he'll sit there in car and he'll be revving car up and all, and it's like, why do you need to rev a blooming car up to see if it works? You know. What?
Right now. It's like doing that. Maybe because bikes always do that. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
bikes rev, yeah.
Nothing a bike.
It's not a bike, it's cars. Jen says, hi, Ruben.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, but it works. They've got their own business as well, so it's like a weekend thing. But you'd think on a Sunday they'd be a bit quieter, but they never are.
Me. Not me.
Although it's been quiet for a while.
Well, I don't know.
Not me.
Um,
Hi.
1 second.
I'll just be back in a minute. Ow. Hello?
I'm
Hiya.
just,
Well, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, temperatures are meant to be a bit better tomorrow, aren't they? So I'll bring him and I'll come and fetch him at home time. All right, darling. See you later. Bye. I'll take him when she's leaving. She wants to see him before, because they're nominating him for an award.
No, that's all.
I'll just be back in a minute, guys. Just going to the toilet. You're going to school tomorrow. It's your last day anyway, okay? But just leaving. You know Gina,
yeah.
your teaching assistant, she's leaving. And she wants to see you before you finish. She's leaving school altogether. She's got another job. So she wants to see you. And not only that, she's wanting to nominate you for an award.
Mum, yeah.
So you can go to school tomorrow, yeah? We'll tell you, it's not going to be as hot like today.
What?
Yeah? She's going to go to school.
Hey,
When you go back in September, you're not going to be there all the
This settlement there, we were talking to Oh, yeah, I'm at entrance anyway. I know it looks like this.
I know you're not happy. Oh, just let him go. Oh. I'm back. Thank you, Claire. I think my colour is on hold for a bit long.
I'm getting an award, baby.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on my finger.
Jen.
Okay. Okay, John, cleaning parrots. Cleaning parrots. Oh, my cousin's parrot died at weekend. He was 25. Blow my neck. Well, they had him for 25 years. Not sure how old he was when they got him. I've got Alfie's well, 25 is an African grey.
My factory's gone tomorrow, so I won't see my factory again. So I'm getting an award.
No, it was his personal teaching assistant that's just called asking if he's going to be going in tomorrow. We planned on him not going at all now until September, but she's just phoned to say that she's leaving, so she wants to see him. And not only that, they're wanting to nominate him for an award, so I've said that we'll take him. He's going to school tomorrow. It'll be so quiet without it, and it was cheeky. What?
I'm not. Now, at school for so long. I'm coming back home. Now I'm talking to you, Bob.
We're not, because it's the last one. Today is last live stream.
And we're going
Till
on holiday.
till September. We're going on holiday in just under 2 weeks. Gone fast, hasn't it? Give up then, you Wally.
Oh, well done. I'm just getting some lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky.
Got bloody motorbikes there.
Come on, bike.
Claire says, well done, Ruben. I think I'm glad I went with blue.
It's supposed to be 39, but 39 is next to 40.
It's 29 on computer, but it's hotter than that. Guarantee that. Nikki says, well done, Ruben. He says, thanks. He's at door. It's really warm. I think I might go purple with a dress.
I'm tired.
You're
I've been
tired?
sleeping.
You shouldn't be tired, you've slept well.
I just slept for hours. And guess what? While you wake up before me, I was sleeping while you were playing with jumping and something else.
Ruben, they'll not know what you're talking about.
And I was sleeping for 5 hours for you to wake up. And you were waking up anyway. The creature is making me think of moonies.
Moonies.
I'm going again.
Sarah says, well done, Ruben.
Thank you. I might shut this door.
No, keep that open.
What do you want?
Want wind coming through as much as possible.
No noise?
Don't, just be quiet. You don't need to shout and scream and swear. Do we, Ruben? Monkey. The creatures make me think of moments. This one, purple will look great and the unicorn would look good grey. Yeah. I was thinking about doing unicorn walrus out. Walrus, narwhal. I was thinking about doing it that colour. I don't know yet. Where are you off on holiday? We're just going to Mablethorpe, Sarah. Going there for a week. Very much well deserved. Yeah, it's a narwhal. The motorbike just left. Yeah, he's been to Earthsovett Road. Nuisance. Tons of notifications. At least I've got her skin and her hair coloured up to now. I'm really liking the paper quality in these books though. Okie dokie, Jen.
You need to go to the castle that night, so. You got bored of it, go.
Heating up a bit now. Yeah, it's lovely paper. It's nice and soft, and it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that like blotchy stuff, you know, when you're colouring in it. I'm just going to use pastel or outside, I think, and then just leave the rest of it as it is. Steph, sorry, I do apologise. Yeah, Steph, we're just going to Mablethorpe for a week. I get mixed up, I do apologise. I try remembering everybody. Do people get much on Amazon Prime Day? I treat myself to a Kindle. No, I didn't, Nikki. Like I said, I'm trying to save on pennies for holiday. Kids will be wanting stuff. Really? I'll have to try. I avoid a Prime Day. I'll have to try it at some point. I need to buy some proper watercolours though. I won't mind them new Winsor and Newton ones that Christine Karen uses. Again, they're just a bit expensive. I've got to really learn how to use them though. I didn't buy a single thing. You're not the only one, Jen. I didn't buy anything. I love audiobooks. I wanted the Kindle, was only 25 quid. Oh, it's not bad then.
But yeah, we can do that kind of work as well.
I'm waiting to order some more coin, but my birthday, it's on 3rd. Another August birthday. Woohoo, my Leos. So we've got We've got Steph's on 3rd of August. We've got Reese's on 7th of August. We've got mine on 12th of August. Then we've got... Is it Nikki? Is it Nikki's in August? I do have really bad, I think I have really bad short-term memory loss, so I do apologise if I forget or get it wrong. Memory's really, really bad. I got the first ever Kindle the day of its release and it's still going strong. I love it. Amazing how we're all close to it, aren't we, isn't it? Birthdays wise.
In there, low in FM.
Darren gets the newer models and gives me his cast-offs. A bit like me with my phones. That blue hair is gorgeous, Jane. Oh, thank you, Reese. I quite like the blue hair. Really suits her, doesn't it? I ain't dyed mine blue either. I'm due my baby girl on the 19th of August. Oh, not long then. A month left. My birthday is 12th of August. Ruben's, my little boy's, is the 23rd of August. I really hoped he were going to be born on my birthday, but he went a bit over. He were born on his due date, but I really wanted him to come on my birthday. We don't get everything we wish for, I suppose, as long as he were healthy.
There's a gearbox in I think I had on me, you know. Yeah, I'm up for it, me, though. I'm sure we're not playing it. Nobody played it. Straight down the middle. Yeah, I think you can put a torch.
I just finished my pictures. There are hashtags, so you can see it on Instagram. Not really. There's. I suppose you can just put unicorns. Hashtag unicorns. I don't know. I've not really done a hashtag for it, Steph. You might be better off just tagging me. Are you on the go on Livestream Buddy Colour group on Facebook, Steph? I have done an album on there, so you can put your finished pictures in there for everybody to see. I don't think you're on there. No. I'll share group, copy link. I'll share link on thing and then you can, there you go. I've just popped link on, Steph, to join. It's my Facebook group that's linked to me YouTube account. It's for all live streams, so you can put your finished pictures in albums over on there. But as for Instagram, if you want to just tag me in your picture, that's fine. I don't really use hashtags on here anyway. My birthday's 11th of August, the day before mine then, Nikki. Yeah, I love fun colour hair, but never been brave enough to dye mine anything but black in the past, otherwise just stays brown. I need to dye mine brown again, Reese. It's grey hairs are coming through really bad now. I'm working in the magical mythical beast. Mine is slowly getting streaked with grey, Reese, not by choice. But Mike's same, Jen. Couldn't believe how many I've got. How about the new Kerry and the City in the Stars, all from the UK book because Australia's still not got any other books out yet. I couldn't wait. Never heard of that one, Claire. Sick of being on pre-order since January. I'm unfortunately going to have to go now to get ready and get into my sauna on wheels to head to work. Hope everyone has a good day and keep cool. Okie dokie, Reese. Thank you for joining. Have a good day at work. Stay cool. Don't be getting heat stroke. Sending lots of love and I'll speak to you soon. I didn't know you had a Facebook, but it's not a page, it's just a group, Steph. I've done it so that people can just upload the finished pictures and share it with me because they can't do it on my community tab. So I thought it were a decent way to share all those pictures in one place. Bye, Reese. I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Yeah, it was just a case of that people couldn't share the finished pictures on my community tab. So I thought of a way to, you know, share his pictures with each other. So I get to see what everybody's been colouring during all live streams. And I made the group up, so there's albums for you to put pictures in. Right. Things have dropped off again.
1 sec.
So you can share your pictures in that group, and then I can see what everybody's been colouring at each live stream. Just makes it easier, and everybody gets to see what everybody's been colouring, that's all. So group, the album that's up is the one that we're colouring today, Unicorns. So just pop it in that album. And then, because I've done it so that people can, like them that are going back to pictures, to live streams, they can do colours and then pictures and then put it into groups when they're finished. Yes, I like how our hair's turned out. I can see. It's the new Hannah Carlson Tales from That City. Oh yeah, I remember seeing it. That's one I ain't got. I've only got 3 Hannah Carlson books. I've got The Seasons, Daydreams and Summer Nights, but I've got all the other ones in my wish list, so eventually I'll get them all. Jane's group is fab. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Looks like I'm barefoot for the rest of the day. Can't get my slippers back on. Yay! I know that not everybody's joint groups. I know a lot of people don't have Facebook. Like Claire's not in group. She's on Instagram. So if you wanted to friend request on there to see Claire's pictures, she's done some fab work as well. I know I've got you on Instagram, Steph. But yeah, I know a lot of people are not on Facebook group. I know on PC it's dropped on temperature, but I know it's not that cool. It's going hotter. Well, we've been on live stream for 2 hours and 44 minutes. Always goes fast. What do you think? Just do all highlighting now. Damn. A lot of Hannah's books are very similar. Yeah, I've noticed that with some of her books. The artwork looks similar. A bit repetitive. It's not an artist that I'd colour all the time. It's nice for changes. Somebody's here with bloody music going there. Why is it all warm weather brings out all idiots? I don't know how they can sit in the cars in this heat. Do a lot of morning, don't I? How do you guys put up with me? I don't have any clue. I know I wouldn't work in 99% of the pages. They're lovely, but just think I get bored and not finish them. Yeah, I think I was saying, but I got it because I wanted to. A bit like you said, Jen. It's like a sheep thing. You follow, you get what everybody else has got, and I know a lot of me subs that have got Anna Carls, and so that's another reason why I wanted them. But it's just another. I've got that many books now. People keep thinking they've got a load, but I need a big bookshelf. I just haven't got funds to get one. It goes really fast. It does. 2 hours and 47 minutes already. I'm glad I caught your last stream, Jane, until you get back. I'm glad you all joined. It's been fantastic. I've had up to 12 people on my live stream, so it's been a like wow. 31 on your PC. For some, I think my PC is broken. You know, it's at 25 degrees here, but I know it's hotter than that. Way hotter than that. I did it mainly to support Anna through her medical crisis, but the Stars book is really different. I think I've got it in my wish list, so I will get it at some point. Now she follows me on Instagram. I fangirled over that. I want more, lol. What do you want more of, Emma? Put them ones back. We're going to do a dress purple, I think. I don't know if you can see. So, I will be using me. Where's me 01? 01. 01. Yeah, I've got. I think I've shown all my subs before, all my colouring books that I've got, and I'm not even going to count. There's just too many, and I've got some books that I took apart to put into folders, so I've got books that I don't even know I've got. It is an addiction. Once you start, you can't stop. A bit like that Pringles advert, once you pop, you can't stop. Just watch a few flip throughs and you will see what I mean about the city and the stars. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. She's looking great. Did you colour her top or is it just shading on the image? No, it's just shading Jen on image. It's just shaded. I'm just going to do her eyes at minute. I've not got my glasses on, so I'm like winging it at minute. No, can't have that happening.
You know. I think they're further than visual now. Yeah, higher than visual.
There we go. She looks better now, doesn't she? There we go.
I'm just going to take Liberty Call Safe House.
Hey everyone, true, my partner wants at me over it. Hi Emma, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I think my partner moans about it and all of it, didn't you?
What?
I need to get on buying books.
Yeah. But I'll still buy them.
I know, she'll love me. Yeah, I get told off not to buy anymore because he says I'm not going to be able to colour them all in my entire life. But who cares? I don't have many colouring books because if I haven't coloured much in one book I won't allow myself to buy more. No full set syndrome here. I have expensive pencils that I saved and bought myself for Christmas. The lips look so much better than what was there when you started though. They do, don't they? It looks cute. I got like Fast and Mummies and Albert Jewers. I already have a small set of Albert Jewers for 30 years. I occasionally bought the 120 set. I've got loads of different sets on my wish list that I want to get, but they're like 200 and 300 quid. It's nuts. Just uploaded my picture to the Facebook group. Let's have a look. I'm the opposite my husband that buys them for me without me knowing. Good old Darren. Keep buying them, Darren, for her. Oh, Steph, that's cute. I love her. Look at your little narwhal. Awesome job. Love it. I was like that, to be honest. I wanted to try and finish the one book first, and when I first started, then I saw more books I wanted. Well, because of my channel, Emma, I just buy books and flip them anyway, so that's the main reason why I've got so many books. No, it's fine, Nikki, not a problem. We're all sharing, caring. I mention other people's stuff anyway. Oh. No, not to be sorry about. The lips look amazing. Old is right. Old. I need to pick a purple. It's getting a bit warm. I think I'll have, 12 o'clock and then I'll call it a day because I need to get some dinner as well for my tablets. So it's saying it keeps going up and down temperature on my PC for some reason. It's been up to 29, then it's gone down to 25. Now we're at 26. I think it's broken, isn't it? Bloody PC. Right now, do I do a purple or pink? No, I'm not going to do a red. No. So now the orange. What about orange? Orange yellow. Pink and purple. What for? The dress, Jen? A dress. lilac would be nice. Just I've got to make my dinner. Chicken enchilada. Oh, you make me hungry. I noticed my comments had gone, so I thought I'd done wrong, so I apologise. No, your comment's not gone, Nikki, unless it's took it off itself. I've not took note off.
You're going to make this food stuff.
Nikki. You mean your Facebook group, Nikki?
Yeah, what about that for shopping?
It's just a bit further up your comment for your Facebook group. Just below, it's just above Jen's on about a barefoot footrest today because she can't get her slippers back on. It's just above Jen's comment. Struggling to breathe a bit now. No, not done no wrong at all.
No.
Thank you. You're welcome, Steph. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's great how we all colour it all different, innit? Is anybody on to Colouring Heaven group on Facebook? I go purple, but everything I do is purple and so lilac would be look nice too. I did wonder what you meant, Nikki, as I hadn't seen anything about your Insta. No, I didn't either. I saw the Facebook group, I think, but it didn't bother me at all. I'm just having a drink because I'm so, like, I feel really dehydrated. Yes, purple belongs in that picture, so I'll do it purple. Zoe had messages vanished last week too, didn't she? I think so, yeah, I think she did say that, I think she did say it took her comments off for some reason. No, I shared my Instagram phone. I wouldn't share my group without asking. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you can share links through my live stream. I think it's just part of YouTube, Nikki. Yeah, I think it's because I'm admin, so because I'm main person for live stream, I think subscribers aren't allowed to post links. I think that's what it is. But I haven't I don't delete any messages. I leave them all on. So don't worry about it. You've not done anything wrong. I think it's just YouTube's policies and stuff, you know, with people's channels and that. It's like spam and stuff, so. Yeah, I like to get the expensive colouring pens because I'm trying to learn to blend. Yeah, I've got my Polies. I use my Polies more than I do all else. And my Prismas, although I've neglected them a few times. I love how the same picture can be so different because different people see it differently. Yes, I'm on Colouring Heaven group. Well, have you noticed all the backlash in Colouring Heaven group over the last few days? I've noticed that there's somebody complaining about somebody copying the work. It's been going mad on there for the last few days. People refusing to put pictures on because they're scared of copying people's work and stuff. I'm so sorry I'm not colouring much today, guys. It's just I'm gonna have to get my squirty bottle, I think, and squirt me somewhere a bit of water. Only one of them bloody days. Oh, that's better. I've got Arteza pencils, but they're out of stock at the moment, so I'm scared to use them. Well, I use my Arteza pencils all the time before I got my Faber-Castell Polis and Prismas, Emma. But since I've got my Polis and my Prismas, I've neglected my Artezas, but I'd use them that much that I'd run out of certain colours. So I ended up buying another set, and I've got another full tin on top of my shelf on my desk. So I won't use them until I've used my older ones, because I think there's some pencils changed into set as well. I do apologise if I haven't got to our body colours in Fledgel and Fairies, hoping to do them sometime. Not to worry, Steph. I haven't started them either yet. With live streams and stuff, so it'll be something I'll probably do of it, you know, up to holiday. I will get round to doing them. So not to worry, we'll both get round to them eventually. Oh no, it's cool. No, they've not stolen art, Claire. What it is a woman put a post on about that another person had copied her picture down to every single colour and detail and pencils, apparently. And she was basically kicking up a fuss on about that somebody not stolen the work but copied the work, and that it should be a rule that they're not allowed to do that. And then everybody's been kicking off saying, look, people just colour it how they perceive it to be, so you can't you can't, you know, steal someone's ideas because it's whatever you decide to colour it. I mean, it's like me colouring this picture. I've not looked at anybody's picture. I've looked at I've got one picture up, but the picture that I've got up, she's got blonde hair. And I didn't get it for the colour reference. I got it for because I noticed, you know, making sure that I got hair where it's supposed to be, colour, skin where it's supposed to be, etc. It weren't a case of copying, because I've done a lot more shading and line work in her hair than what this lady's done on her piece. But they still, apparently this person, it's like me colouring this blue and then colouring it purple, like I've decided, then that one in this colour, and then whatever else, and then me putting it on Colouring Heaven, and somebody stating that I've copied their work, but then I'll say, no, I haven't, I've just coloured it how I've perceived it to be. And this is what she was saying, that a person's copied her work, and people have been saying that you can't copy somebody's work. It'll never be the exact same. There'll be certain, you know, differences in everybody's picture. Not only that, everybody's colouring the same picture, so you're gonna get people like you'll probably get some pieces that are exactly the same but shaded differently, coloured differently, use different pencils. And I just thought, why has the woman kicked up a fuss about that when, you know, it's just colouring, and she's sharing her work on Colouring Heaven because, you know, we're all colouring. You know, people like to look at some pictures to get a reference, just to get ideas. What's the problem? And then she's put 3 posts on Colouring Heaven, and it's like she's trying to start off an argument, and people have been saying, look, drop it, this is your 3rd post. And she's like, it's not my 3rd post, it's only my 2nd. She's like, no, you've put 3 posts on. And like, just drop it, enough's enough. You're sharing your work, you're sharing it with others to look for. I mean, I look just to have a look at them, and then people are saying, oh, you put pictures on so that people can look at it for reference, you know, get some ideas and stuff. They might up it and change it a bit. It's not exactly the same then, but yeah, you always get them snowflakes, don't you? Always ruining it for everybody else. Should stick a watermark over it. I know you shouldn't have to, but in this day and age, anything you post in public will be copied, taken out 99% of the time. But that's it, Jen. I mean, I don't even put a watermark on because I'm not bothered. I've got the original copy here. I'm the one that's coloured it. So I can get a picture and put today's date, stick it on the page and say that artwork's mine. I've just took a picture, you know, with today's date on it. So it don't bother me at all. It really don't. Obviously my work's that good that they want to steal my work. But they'll never get the actual original copy that's there in front of me, so it don't bother me, to be honest. Not like it does others. Can you buy arties? I don't think you can, Jen. Open stock. I don't think you can, Jen. I think they're just, you've just got, it's just all, you know, a full case. I don't get it either, Nikki, why they steal it, but it flabbergasts me. Wow, Jen, that's wrong with people stealing other people's colouring. Could have been a fluke. True. I know what you mean, Jane. I do that at times too to make sure I don't colour and I'm as a lamp post. Yeah, exactly. Using different colours mean you copy their work. It just flabbergasts me. Hi, Dawn. Started early today, so it's too warm here. I will be going soon though. It's getting a bit warmer now and I need some dinner in a bit. I'll be on for about another half hour or so. I hope you're well. That's it, Emma, it's experience. And like I've said to all subs that keep joining my live streams, I've only learned how to do shading and stuff through using grayscale colouring books. I think that's a fantastic way to learn how to shade rather than watching tutorials and stuff. Next they'll be saying it's copyright. Yeah. Oh, are you feeling okay now, Dawn? She isn't the illustrator. That's what people were trying to explain to her, that she needs to go being so negative. Nice job. I'm on pain pills, Jen. Plenty of them, Dawn. She's a colour, she might have similar colouring, but nothing will be exactly the same because everyone's different. That's what we were trying to everybody were trying to explain to her, but she just wouldn't have. She's like, she wouldn't have it up at first couple of times. She's like, oh, I just wanted to know rules and everything. And they're like, there's no rules, just colour and post your picture and that's it, basically. But you're always going to get them, aren't you? I've got an app on my phone, I put my name on pic. I don't even do that. I'm not bothered, me. You don't bother me. Obviously my picture's good enough to, you know, steal. Exactly, Jane. I'd be honoured if someone used mine for reference. If there's something posted online you don't want anyone to take, then the only option is to watermark it. If you don't, then you can. Well, that's it. She was just basically said that this woman had copied, this person had copied her picture down to T. Used the exact same colours, exact same paint, you know, same with everything basically.
I think Scott might be in front of you.
More that someone is using more. Typos are in full force because my hand's not working. We are all on a journey to be better colourists. That's it. It's just helping each other and just showing each other how to do it. I'm not bothered, me. It really don't bother me at all. But little pain, Jane, did get your tooth. No, Dawn, unfortunately I went yesterday and the infection's not subsided enough for me to have injection to be able to pull it out, so I've got to go back on Friday now to have it removed. Instead I'm on some more antibiotics, so hopefully by Friday it'll be out, because if it isn't it'll be staying in until after holidays because I'm not rebooking again. I'll just have to put up with pain. Exactly, people will colour it how they want to colour it. That's it.
I
thought it was
If anybody starts saying I've copied, I was just like a naff. I ain't copied nobody's, I've done it myself. It's just the colours I've chosen that I thought would look nice on it, you know. I'm doing butterfly book here. It's alright, Dawn. Yeah. And it's Jane. Jane. And not to worry, people get it mixed up. I've been called a lot worse. I'm doing more drinking than I'm doing all else. So, we're going to go lilac purple. Lilac purple. You see, I ain't got lilac. It's just, well, I say lilac. I've got violet, purple violet. It doesn't say lilac on it, but I think I'm gonna go that.
I've really got, I don't even know what the shape is.
Brian, Derrico can off again. It must be eat. 136. That one, and 138. That's okay, Dawn. I have to be sorry. I did ask everybody pink, purple or orange, and everybody said purple, so I'm going to go with purple.
Still got my bill for solo.
Which one's darker one now? 136, 138. 136. The darker one. If they're not happy with it apparently being copied, don't post it. That's it, Emma. If you're not happy, just don't bother posting it. Don't bother sharing it.
What, you're in this game? What's going on?
Are they going to put you to sleep to get your tooth out? That they had to put me to sleep due to pain and anxiety, and I had my tooth. Well, what it is they're going to put injections in my mouth, but it takes 3 injections in order to like numb it, stuff. But because the infection in my tooth, she said that the numbing agent won't work as effective as it would if the infection wasn't there. So she said I could either have it out then, but if it started to work and it were half out, she wouldn't touch me anymore and to leave it. Or I could continue with antibiotics till Friday, and then the injection numbing agent would be more effective. So we opted for Friday, and that's when I'm going on Friday. But no, I'm not being put to sleep. when I'm needing more work done, I'm needing fillings and my teeth cleaning, but because of my anxiety and whatnot, they're sending me to a sedation centre to go and get it all sorted out. But when I get that done is another thing. I don't mind them joking by heart, not heart you. Oh, bless. That picture's lovely. What's that book called? It is Camilla Derrico, Emma. It's this book. It's a lovely book. I think the colouring community shares heaps with each other, techniques and colour blends, and there's very little drama. That's it. There's the odd occasion where people like cause a scene and stuff when it's not needed, but more often than not, there's more people that are willing to help others, and that's all it is. It's learning and teaching and techniques, and people can have been colouring for 10 years and still not grasp, certain techniques, and it's just a learning curve for everything. We're all learning, and for people to just moan about copying pictures, it's a bit silly. Who cares if they've copied same colours? Let them. It's not hurting you, is it? It's not causing you physical harm other than mentally by getting a bit judgmental and pissy about it, and there's no need to. I had tooth pulled out. They gave pain pill. Well, it's just injections into my gum, and it'll numb area so that they can pull it out. But with this tooth that I'm having out, I've got a big hole at the side of it, so I'm worried that it's going to like all crumble and cave in when they try and take it out. But we'll see. Temperature's gone up again, Jen, on my PC. I'm back to 27 degrees. My PC is definitely broken. I post mine sometimes. Don't bother me if it's copied. We all got to learn somewhere. Oh, I love mermaids. That's it. Just post them. If you're not going to post, if you don't want them copied, just don't post. It's simple as that.
Oh, Carl.
Exactly.
He just didn't know what he was doing. That's all.
It's all a learning curve. We're all here to learn and help each other.
Yeah, he went straight back to red flag.
Gonna go for now. Chat again soon. Bye, Jane. Bye, Nikki. Thanks for dropping by. We're lovely to chat to you. Take care and stay cool in this heat. Speak to you soon, darling. Mine is showing 32 and I've had to close the window. Burning rubbish next door. Oh, for Christ. It does me head in. It's same with there's a couple of doors down. When it's been warm, and not this hot, but before it's been warm, and he's had a fire going, and it's like, why have you put fire on? It's too warm for that. Why have people got to be so mean about it? I don't know, Emma. There's just no need for it at all. There really isn't. It's dropped off again. I don't even know what that is. What's that noise? Is it broke? We've got them sunscreens on doors. What is that? Right. What is it? What's that come off then? Well, the flies get in. It may not have been a copy, it could have been a float. Like I could watch this and think I want to use your colours, but my picture won't look like yours. Exactly, Claire. There's no need to be moaning about it. I don't know, Emma, just try not others get to you. It's not their art anyway, they're colouring someone else's picture as well. That's it, it's daft. Definitely. Loads of drama queens. I think some people like to thrive off it all of it, don't they? Jesus. Oh, we're not fighting, Dawn. We're just talking about stuff. I can only remember one drama on Colours Tube, and that was Bex and Books on her unpopular opinions. Never heard of her. Crikey. No, I've never heard of her. Sounds like it's a good thing. I'm definitely going to have to come off soon. I'm literally sticking to my desk. It's madness. I'll try and get this dress finished first. Oh. Damn.
What have you got next? Are you going to go safe or something?
She said that people who do hauls wasn't opening their things in the hall, so they could send them back to Amazon the next day. But how does she do that then? She's got to have opened them up during haul. What? I don't get that. How can she not open them during a haul? You've got to open them to, like, review them, like, you know. Am I missing point here or something? What's she doing? Like getting books, flipping them and then sending them back? I'm just puzzled how she can send them back after doing a haul video. I'm guessing she's like done flip throughs and sent it back saying that there's something wrong with it or something. Oh, Jesus. It's nuts, isn't it? I'm, I'm flabbergasted with how much drama there is to say that we're like a colouring community in a sense. Where does it all come from? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I get jealous sometimes of people having like huge colouring book hauls. It's like, I wish I were that person. But I don't let the jealousy overtake me by, you know, being mean or anything, or, you know, I just get like a little jealous, like, I wish that were me. I think everybody gets like that though, don't we? Unless it's just me. I've been learning to draw and I just can't concentrate in this weather. Yeah, it's just overwhelming now. It's getting really warm. No, she thought other people's hauls were fake because they weren't using all their books and the products wouldn't be seen on channel, but therefore they were returning them to Amazon. That's nuts. But I've done loads of flip throughs and I've not coloured in all my books that I've flipped. I ain't sent them to Amazon though. Ones that I don't bother with, I just sell on. And then money I get from ones that I'm not bothered about anymore, I just rebuy new books with it. It's just having room to put them. I've got ones that I will colour, I've put to one side anyway. I've got all on shelf, but ones that I'm no longer interested in, that I know I won't get round to colouring, I just put them to one side, sell them, and money I get from it goes towards, you know, more books that I can flip. So I'm not losing out on any money. Free things on group, I never win. I never win either, Dawn. Although I won the Tim Jeffs competition that we're running on Facebook other week. I won another book, Tim Jeffs book. So I like really chuffed with myself. She left the colouring community. She was colouring in a Jade Summer with Pablo's, talking about her hubby buying her the full set of Holbein. A little person that likes to brag then. Yeah, they should have their own bedroom. Back. Welcome back, Jen. I can feel it now. Yeah, I think I've done all darker shading areas. I need to use a lighter purple, I don't know. See how we go. Where? Toaster. Microwave. Oh, bless Dawn. She's a good egg. Thank you. I've had to close all my windows, so I had to go downstairs to blow my neck. It's not worse than blooming somebody setting fires in this heat and all. I prefer the colouring books with thicker pages so you can use different mediums on them. Yeah, I like Kirby's style pages. I also like Christine Karen's pages as well. They've got really nice, hers has got really nice quality paper. I've never used watercolours or paints on any of them, so I don't know what they're like in regards to watercolours, paints, etc. He's back again. Trouble. Aren't you?
How much time did you do?
I've been on 3 hours and 36 minutes, but I'm going to be coming off when I finish this dress. I need some dinner.
You have 5 hours.
And I need to cool down. So I'm going to die. The heat, stroke. By being under roof. Exactly, Emma. You'll need to have your dinner and an antibiotic, then a cooling shower. That's what I'm going to do, Claire. That's my plan. It's 3 minutes past 12 here, Dawn. You don't go through the page and ruin another picture you want to colour. Yeah. It's good when they're all single pictures as well. They're not double, you know, picture on other side as well. It helps. 6 AM and burning a fire, is it bodies? Tried to send you a photo, but it's just spinning. Can't honestly believe it. Yeah, now it's come through, yeah, Jen. I love my paints on the dragon picture. It's the same publisher as Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Yeah, I love that picture. Really great. I want to get the, I've got the Paul Rubens watercolour sets. You know, the metallic shimmery ones. I want them. But they're like 100 quid. And then there's also that Renaissance, and there's another one. There's some at B one with metallic shimmery effect paints I want to get. So what sort of different mediums does everyone use? I'm on Kirby one and use watercolour pen on it. It seems okay. I'm just more of a pencil person, me. I use a lot of my pencils than I do all else. I do have a couple. I have my Arteza metallic watercolour pen set, but I've not really used them. I've got a set of gel pens, but I don't really use them. I've got my aqua markers and my alcohol markers, and it's very rare I use them. It's just my pencils more than all. I love Kirby. I've got all different artists. Well, there's a quick list here of artists that I've got, but it's not all of them, I don't think. I think there's some others, but it's... I've tried to do it where it's, you know, popular artists. So, it's... I've got a fair decent sized list. Mid-air, Claire, don't mind it in winter, but surely there was no need to burn rubbish at this time of day when it's 33 degrees. It's nuts. I've got a fire starter around my back, but he don't do it at this time. It's always at 8 o'clock when you're going to bed. And then you want to have windows open to cool down, and you can't because it's smoke. Jen, how are you sending them to? Jen, who are you sending them to? I use all sorts in Kirby, Emma. Love them. I'm not on Facebook. Yeah, a lot of people are on Facebook, Dawn. There's by text on phone, Dawn. This CSY handmade watercolours for $30 Australian from AliExpress. Oh, I've used AliExpress before. I paint for £6. Half pants from Rebecca from Art Spirits before Xmas, and I paid. Phew! That was crazy, that. Arteza do a 24 watercolour metallic set, and I think I only paid 20 something quid for them. Going to be hot there. It's hot here as well, Dawn. We're not used to it. We're melting. I'll just be glad when today's over and done with. I think I might have to finish this picture tomorrow, guys. It's just too warm. I can't concentrate. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I think we'll get off and get some dinner and my medication. I'm on Instagram, not Facebook. I always be there, rule blocking me off Facebook. Oh no. So sorry about that, Dawn.
Yeah, come to me.
I just use Darren's paints, Lolly. He doesn't mind as long as I don't use his cut brushes. This is why £50 would be £15 and they are great. I've had a look at them, Claire. Love Kirby books as well. I think everybody loves Kirby's. It's just, his artwork's just out of this world, isn't it?
Get that there.
Thank you, Dan. I wish I'd known about them before I paid $100 for the art spirits. They paint are gorgeous, but £6 for 100 isn't. No, it isn't.
Good luck.
Thank you, Claire. I suffer from anxiety and tremors, so I try to have a mini colouring book on hand to try and relax me. Bless you. I suffer with anxiety and panic attacks. Certain situations and stuff can be a bit of a toll. Oh, I've just got a really nice cold. Oh, wind's picking up a bit. We might be in some luck. Thank you for this morning, Jane. You're welcome, Jen. Thanks for joining me. I'm surprised at how many people's joined me this morning. It's been really great. I've seen everybody join me and talking and chatting and, you know, having you all here. And having Emma is a new one that's joined, I believe. I've not seen Emma's popped up before, so thank you for joining. Another fantastic live stream. Unfortunately, I will do some random pop-ons throughout summer holidays, I think, just to show my face. So just keep your eyes peeled. Claire, Jen, and who else were it? There was someone else wanted letting know when I was coming on, so I'll let you both know if I'm gonna like hop on. So again, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, especially in this heat. Sitting and colouring in this heat is just phew. I'm surprised I've lasted this long, to be honest, but I really do need to go and get my dinner and my medication, because if I don't, I'm going to end up not being able to have my tooth out. So that's got to happen on Friday. I hope you all keep cool in this heat if you're in the UK. I hope you all stay safe. And I will speak to you all soon. Again, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Sending lots of love and hugs all to you, all the way from UK. And I will speak to you soon. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Claire. See you soon. Bye, Jen. Bye, everybody. Bye, Missy. Bye, everybody.